Chrissie and Robbie, welcome back to Australia. Welcome to Sounds Again. That Back on the Chain Gang was made just after the problems that you had in the band where we lost a couple of members. How harrowing was that experience for you to have to set everything back together again?
Well, the mind boggles. I can't even, just trying to piece things together on a sort of day-to-day basis. I wasn't really thinking too much about the band at that point. When Jim died, and we just fired Pete, and there was a lot of problems in the band before that, and then I wasn't thinking too much about the band, but we had, I think we had already booked studio time for Chain Gang. We'd been talking about doing it, so Martin and I finally were talking and said, why don't we go in and have a crack at it anyway with some people and just see what happens. I don't even know if we weren't even actually thinking about continuing the band or not. We were just going to try that project. At
that time, Robbie, were you interested, just prior to the deaths, of joining the band? Was there a rumour there that you were going to join?
Yeah, Jimmy had spoken to me like earlier on that year quite a few times, and he'd come to see the band I was in before that and said, look, you know, do you want to sort of augment the band as a sort of fifth member, play a bit of guitar and a bit of keyboards? And he spoke to me, finally he spoke to me the day before he died. But I never sort of got in touch. No. At the time, I finally got a call from Dave Hill, the manager. I didn't really think it was in terribly good taste to phone up immediately. You know, as soon as Jimmy was a friend, you know, sort of jump in there.
So at that time, what were you, prior to the Pretenders, what were you up to? You were working in some strange named bands. Can you just run through a couple of them?
Well, about 9 months before I joined the band, I was with a band called Chris Thompson and the Islands.
Right.
I packed that in, and I was just sort of keeping the wolf on the door, really, doing the odd session. I had a pub band on my own, which I just threw together, called Dean Martin's Dog.
Yeah, was that your idea to name it that?
Yeah, that was just to, you know, it was just to throw together a band, just a bit of fun, you know, something to do, really. I've still done the odd one since I've been with the Pretenders, just like, it's a low-key thing, just a local pub, you know.
Learning to Crawl, the album, which is now out, was that titled after the fact that you just had the baby, or was that sort of whole build again of the band, like a salvage almost?
I think it was more inspired by the kid a little bit, but I don't know, maybe it was a subconscious, it was just a throwaway title. Everyone seemed to like it, so.
Can you tell us about the baby? It is now, like, of course, a girl, but how old at this stage?
Oh, she's 13 months now, and Robbie's got one who's 14 months, so they're both here.
So, and you brought them both with you?
Yeah.
So how is that to travel on the road with a couple of youngies?
It's great.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, really.
Good, yeah.
It doesn't sort of interfere with day-to-day living on the road?
No, not at all. I mean, day-to-day is day-to-day, really. It's just in the gigs in the evening, and that's...
Just fit the hours in.
You know, and especially here, I mean, we're having quite a holiday. We haven't really had a lot of gigs, and when it gets to America, I mean, it gets a little bit more drastic. But we've been here, what, just over a week, and we've only done 3 gigs. It's great. It's a nice break.
So have you got your lady with you, Rob?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah. And Ray is not here, is he, or is he secretly snuck in?
No, he's in London, but he keeps threatening to come over, but I don't know if he'll get it together. He's working on a film, so.
So journalist, songwriter, performer. Any other challenges for you in the future?
I don't really have any ambitions. I just, outside of playing the guitar in the band and doing the band.
Right.
I'm happy doing that.
Robbie, where to from Australia? Whereabouts?
Hawaii. Oh, New Zealand.
And
the film.
The film, the
yes,
acting career, and...
that's coming.
Are you really?
No.
Now, you can have me on. I believe anything.
Seems to be the trend, isn't it? Everyone...
That's right.
Everyone goes into that area. So you have no hopes of doing that?
No, I'll stick to playing the guitar.
Right, so from here, New Zealand,
New Zealand, yeah, Hawaii, America.
And then the world.
Well, you've just about done it. What are your thoughts on Narara? In comparison with overseas outdoor festivals like that, would it have come up to standard, or do you think there was a little bit of sloppiness in there?
Standard, I think.
I thought it was pretty average, nothing. It could have been anywhere. Just
And they ferried people from the campsite, you know, and the backstage area was fine. It was, you know, I don't know what it was like the day after. Apparently it got rained out.
Yeah, so that's a real shame.
Which is a shame. You know,
the general mood and everything was good. I'd do it again.
Enjoying yourself in Australia this time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You like the view?
Oh, it's brilliant.
Okay, we'll leave you with that. We'll
Great.
go to middle of the road to protect us from learning to crawl. Thank you, Chrissie.